Good day, how's it going? Today I have a very special figure to review. This is the Lumber Gundam, Neo Canada's fighter from G Gundam. This was sent to me by my friend Matt from Kansas, so thanks for that. It was one of his childhood figures that he got at Toys R Us when G Gundam was first airing on Toonami. The Lumber Gundam was piloted by our great national hero, Andrew Graham. It appeared in one of the early episodes of G Gundam. It was also known as the Grizzly Gundam in the dub and on the Western packaging. I kinda prefer the name Lumber Gundam though. As you would imagine, it was never made into a model kit. What it did get, however, was a release in the Mobile Suit in Action toy line. These figures are available in the North American market during the early 2000s. Mobile Suit in Action was kind of an insane line of figures. They made stuff that you think logically would never exist. Like, there's no way they made a Mandela Gundam, right? No, they did. The Nether Gundam? Yeah. Okay, but not the Matador Gundam. No, they put that shit in a 2-pack with the Zebra Gundam. Unfortunately, the fan favorite Tequila was never made. I'm sorry guys, it's okay to cry. I'm really fascinated by Gundam's entry into the Western market. I was really too young to know what Gundam was since I was only 4 when Wing first aired in the West. But you know, it's interesting to hear people talk about it and to see the old packaging and all the thing with the skill levels and all that. Bandai was just flooding the market with all these weirdo figures as well. Like, I'm sure kids at the time just wanted, you know, the main ones, the Shining Gundam, Master Gundam and all that. Not the Mermaid Gundam. But I'm happy that they made a figure of our boy, so let's get right into the Lumber Gundam. Looking at this figure, we can see he's real beefy and still so solid after 20 years. It's nicely painted for the most part, and loaded with panel lines. That yellow looks like what happens when I detail paint my kits, so that makes me feel good about myself. The figure fits nicely in with 1/144th high grade kits, so you can display it with your Gundam models just fine. Articulation is pretty basic. There's a single elbow bend and a knee bend with very limited movement in the feet. But this guy is so sturdy that you can pose him standing on one foot. The leg is on a ball joint with limited side and front kicking ability. The front skirts are made of a softer plastic which won't hinder leg movement. The shoulder pads can also move up and down. The head is limited to a rotation with very little up and down movement. The waist and hands will all spin around 360. This figure looks really cool. It's close to the animation and I love the proportions. I mean, he's just a lumberjack who's all spiky and buff. The colors are definitely weird on this mobile suit. The brown and blue with yellow highlights, I don't know what's going on there, but I kinda like it. It certainly makes this guy look interesting. The figure is not spot on to the anime colors, but it's close enough for me. Since he's an action figure, we have the very unfortunate tattoo on his butt here, so we really can't get over that. Now for accessories, we got these 2 axes. They're nicely painted and you can slot them in on the sides of his arms if you'd like. There's also a set of holding hands, which I'm just gonna very carefully slide in. Yeah, there's no trouble at all here. It's not way too tight or anything. And now it's tree chopping time. There's this awesome chainsaw to complete things. The hands don't fit around the handle comfortably, so I'm not gonna risk breaking anything. I'll just show the Gundam holding it by the bar. The chainsaw will also peg into either side of the backpack if you'd like. I've never had my hands on another Gundam action figure, so I'm really impressed at this one. It's just so cool. This guy is well made and is very solid. I know he's not a model kit, so I shouldn't be alarmed that I can handle it without screaming internally. I'm just so used to the models. This is a well-detailed figure. It's something that collectors will enjoy for the solid sculpt and overall quality. I'm sure everybody would love to have a G Gundam mobile fighter that represents their country. I gotta say, Canada got treated pretty well by G Gundam. They gave us a cool character, an interesting mobile suit, and we were actually there, which is nice. I'm really happy to have this figure here. It has a lot of cool details that I notice the more I look at it, like this molded in toque that he's wearing. It goes well with my other iconic Canadian figures that also came from Kansas. What the hell's going on? I gotta get the Nero's Gundam in the future to represent Italy, and there's no Finnish Gundam, so I'm shit out of luck there. That's all I gotta say in this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you want, and keep checking back for new videos. I got a bit of a backlog to get through, so more reviews are on the way. Until then, get on the road to rock and fire it up.